Finding a mentor doesn't have to be awkward, forced, or formal. There's a smarter way to build relationships with people who can truly help you level up. And today, I'll teach you the trick that works. It's simple, it's powerful, and it's something most people completely overlook. I'm Thomas Schmidt, and welcome to the channel. Before we dive in, if you're into content like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me immensely as I try to grow this channel and to keep showing up with real, no-fluff strategies to help you win in your career. All right, let's get into it. You clicked on this video because you know something most people ignore. Success doesn't happen in isolation. Behind every top performer is a coach, a mentor, or a guide. Someone who's been there, done that, and is willing to light the path. But here's the thing. Most people go about finding mentors the wrong way. They send cold emails, they ask for coffee, they use the phrase, "Will you be my mentor?" and then wonder why it never leads to anything. I've been on both sides of this, and as someone who's had incredible mentors and now mentors others myself, I've learned what actually works. So in this video, I'm going to show you why mentorship still matters. We live in an era obsessed with self-learning. You've got YouTube, LinkedIn, online courses, AI tools. So why do you even need a mentor? Because information is not the same as wisdom. You can certainly Google things like how to write a resume, but you can't Google what decision will protect your reputation, how to navigate a difficult boss, or how to reinvent yourself after a career detour. Mentors give you filters. They help you cut through the noise and get to what actually matters. They point out blind spots you didn't know you had. And when they're good, they'll do it with care, clarity, and credibility, especially if you're trying to change careers, move up, or bounce back. Having someone in your corner makes everything faster, smarter, and certainly less lonely. The mistake that most people make. Well, here's where most people blow it. They approach mentorship like a transaction. They lead with the ask, "Can I pick your brain? Will you be my mentor? Do you have 30 minutes for a quick chat?" Well, it feels very needy. It feels one-sided, and it puts pressure on the other person to say yes to something they may not understand or have time for. So they ghost, or worse, they say yes and then flake out. Mentorship doesn't start with a big ask. It starts with value. And the best mentorships, well, they evolve naturally. So what's the trick? The trick is start with micro-mentoring. And steal this trick. Instead of asking for a mentor, start by creating micro-mentoring moments. Here's how it works. Identify someone you admire. They don't have to be famous, just a few steps ahead of you. Engage with their content or work consistently and thoughtfully. Leave comments, share insights, and show them that you're paying attention. Ask specific, small questions, not, "Can you help me with my career?" But, "I saw you switch from marketing to product. What helped you the most during that transition?" That question takes 30 seconds to answer, but it gives you a valuable insight, and it gives them a low-effort way to help. Once you get a reply, say, "Thank you." Apply the advice, and then follow up later with the results. That's how you build trust. That's how you get noticed, and that's how mentorship begins. Not with a title, but with a pattern of exchange. The invisible curriculum most people miss. Well, there's a secret most people don't talk about. Mentors aren't just teaching you skills. They're helping you decode the invisible curriculum. What's that? Well, it's all the unspoken rules. How decisions get made in the room you're not in. How to read between the lines of feedback. How to recover from a misstep without killing your momentum. You won't find that in a course, but you will learn it from someone who's been there. And if you show up consistently, apply what you learn, and give back, you'll find that many of these relationships grow into long-term mentorships without ever asking for it. Where to find mentors, even if you don't have a network? Well, you might be thinking, "But I don't know anyone. I'm not in any of those circles." Well, here's the good news. You don't have to be in the inner circle to build one. Start with these 3 places. Online communities, LinkedIn, Slack groups, Twitter, X, even Reddit. Find the people talking about the career or transition you're targeting. Alumni networks. You'd be shocked how many people are willing to help someone who went to the same school, boot camp, or program. Your current environment. A former boss, colleague, or client might be more open than you think. Just start small. Ask for one insight. Thank them, follow up, and repeat. You're not just building a relationship, you're building a reputation. Mentorship isn't forever, and that's okay. Another myth? Well, that mentorship is some form of long-term commitment. The best mentorships come in all shapes. A single conversation that unlocks something big. A 3-month stretch where someone guides you through a transition. An ongoing exchange of ideas over months or years. Mentorship isn't about asking someone to be your career parent. It's about building mutually respectful relationships that help both people grow. And the final takeaway? Reframe the ask. Flip the script. Instead of asking someone to mentor you, start by being mentorable. Show curiosity. Take action on advice. Follow up with results. Express real gratitude. And create value, not just requests. That's the kind of energy people want to invest in, because you're not just another ask. You're someone who's going somewhere. And that's the trick. If this episode helped you, hit that like button and share it with a friend. And subscribe for even more weekly insights on how to grow, evolve, and show up as your best self. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and keep showing the world that your best work is still ahead of you. Take care, be kind to yourself, and keep leaning into what makes you strong. And I'll see you in the next one.